All right, good morning, everybody. David E. Taylor, you're a piece of shit. Michelle, you're a piece of shit. Ashley, LaMarcia, Bashira, you guys are all pieces of shit, okay? I had a comment from Victor Smith. You guys need to be on American Greed. Yep, I agree with that because you guys are greedy fucking slobs. Quick shout out to Intellectual Warrior, Victor Smith, Apostle David E. Taylor Comedies channel, Jada Shelby, Scott Miller, Israel number one. Joe Gonzalez, Callie Rios, you guys, thank you for everything you do here. Thank you for the support. For God and Country, you know, I read all your guys' comments and I try to tune into everyone that you guys come up with, and you guys are all on point with a lot of things, man. I think one comment I got this morning, I thought it was kind of funny. It's from the 40-year-old drummer, Dan Holbrook or something like that. If you all would spend the same amount of time reading your Bible as you do trying to find dirt in this man, you would have it memorized. Worry about cutting the grass in your own backyard and let him worry about his. Mine's getting pretty high myself. Okay, good. Go cut your own grass. What I would like to know in this, the 40-year-old drummer, what if you had a child that fell victim to this piece of shit? Would you be saying the same thing, go read your Bible? Or would you just, you know, sit back and let your family be destroyed like this guy is destroying people? I replied to him, if you knew what we know, you wouldn't be saying all this, but you must not take into account that there are real lives at stake here. But hey, what do I know? Yeah, so if you have nothing nice to say on this channel, just don't come here, because this is a diverse group. I'll fucking shut it out. I'm not going to deal with any negativity here. We're trying to do good things here. And people like this that say go read your Bible, you know, it's almost religion that got these people into trouble in the first place, okay? So for you to come out here and tell me to go read my Bible, first, I'm not religious, so I don't read the Bible, okay? Cutting my grass, I cut my own fucking grass in the first place. So if you don't have anything nice to say here, anything positive, don't bring negative comments to this channel, because I'm not going to deal with it. I really won't. We're dealing with too much shit here to have fucking negative people on here just come and say talking shit about what we should be doing. You know what, the 40-year-old drummer, why don't you fucking do something about it? Okay, let me get off that rant real quick. The one I wanted to get into specifically was from Apostle of the Residential Center, St. Louis, okay? And let me see if I can find the thread here. Okay, it's kind of a long thread, but work work with me here, guys, because Apostle of the Residential Center, St. Louis, seems to know his shit about this, and he seems to know a lot about logistics, taxes, and all that stuff within a corporation or a large entity like David is saying he is. I'll start the thread. Look at Me Glow says, after watching all the deposition tapes, I'm convinced that JMMI is conducting fraudulent accounting. In my working life, I was a CPA who worked in an audit division of a very large accounting firm. This is really cool, David, because you see, we actually have CPAs who have done auditing, okay? Hearing some of Michelle's explanations of where money came from and where money went was ridiculous. Michelle presented no bank reconciliation. She didn't even know what fucking reconciliate means. So, okay, remember that, guys. No bank reconciliations for review, nor did she present a reconciliation between contributors, contributions received, and bank deposits made by not providing this type of analysis. By not providing this type of analysis, JMMI could claim a contribution of $100 but deposit only $80, the difference going into Taylor's pocket. I can almost guarantee that if JMMI's books were audited by a reputable accounting firm, they would find gross fraud. Hell yeah. One reason Taylor is avoiding financing his purchases of homes is that the bank can require audited financial statements from JMMI until the mortgage debt is satisfied in full. I can assure you, JMMI, well, it's not JMMI anymore, remind you guys, it's now Kingdom of God Global Church, okay? JMMI does not want to submit audited financials. No, they don't. Fuck no, they don't. That's what the judge has been ordering since, you know, 4 years ago, is to get those bank statements. Want to say hi, Marilyn? Hi, Marilyn. She's so cute. This is my little girl, Marilyn. She's so cute. She says hi. Say hi. Okay. Then I put, you know, not to mention Michelle didn't even know what reconcile meant when she was asked by Colleen. Okay. So Apostle of the Residential Center, St. Louis. And again, Apostle of the Residential Center, St. Louis has been really helpful in a lot of information, especially with regards to his fucking bullshit stage and how that piece of shit's gonna be moved. Okay, exactly. What CPA would want to sign off on this, if not in on it? Or is this the reason they found an inexperienced such as Jackson Hewitt at a pop-up shop inside of a Sears store? Because that's where David had his tax files with Jackson Hewitt. David Taylor had his taxes filed with Jackson Hewitt, I believe. Or no, he had the church taxes filed with Jackson Hewitt. Okay, I get my personal taxes done there. In all my 31 years in the corporate world involved in state and federal lawsuits, I am shocked by some of their actions. If as though they think they are smarter than everyone else and have some kind of power of God over them. Their business decisions would never be approved by any board, nor stand the test of any cost justification study, which should be done on every major expense, such as arena tour, the convoy of miracles, and buying mansions. If, for example, the mansion is not used as a residential home, then why purchase it? It is zoned residentially, requires special use permits if zoned for a business to be run out of there. Many towns, cities requires you to have a business license and insurance. Absolutely right. But again, David's a scam artist, so he's gonna fly under the radar with that. He's running the call center out of that house. Someone should fall and get hurt there with no business insurance. The claim would be denied and fall back on JMMI. It's no longer JMMI. He's folding JMMI right now. That's what he's doing. JMMI is pretty much folded. He's getting everything out of JMMI's name into Michelle and Joseph's and everything out of his name right now, guys. He does not want any financial liability tied back to Harold Lewis because he doesn't want to have to pay a fucking dime out to his lawyers. Okay? And again, here's the thing. This is why they put, again, opinion only. David is trying to run from his lies. He is very much doing a good job of it by taking everything out of his name and transferring over to Michelle and Joseph. Again, the mansion is in Michelle and Joseph's name. Okay? So again, Michelle and Joseph, take the fucking mansion from him. The home serves no purpose and is a tremendous cost justification to the church over and above the monthly payment. But again, it's paid cash, guys. This house is paid for. Jada Shelby, I see that you said the house was back on the market. I don't know as to where, but you know the seller maybe could have backed out of the deal. But from what I heard, the deal's done. They're already living there, and they moved there in January, which makes sense why they split out in January. That was about all the time I was getting a lot of real fucked up information from a lot of people saying where David was. But he was actually in Chesterfield. He was moving in January, and he was moving over to that new house. Okay. You were talking homeowner association fees, utilities, taxes, maintenance on acreage. You know how much it costs to maintenance an acreage, David? Dude, in 11 acres, you know what you're going to pay on taxes on that? I highly doubt all members know of the purchase, as someone, if given a voice, would raise questions. Why? Why are you asking for more money? Why are you building hundreds of thousands of dollars display that is not mobile? Has a life expectancy of 2 to 3 years, will cost thousands to set up and tear down each time, David, not to mention to transport it, okay? That's going to cost you money too. Not to mention the drivers, the insurance, all that shit, David. What you're doing is just a fucking total gross negligent misuse, fraud, scam, fucking church scheme, okay? It won't fit in many buildings. Another perfect example of having a cost justification study, I should put in my CJS program just to see the cost, but I'm not sure I can fit that many digits on a screen. He also purchased the trucks and trailers trying to hide them as a convoy when in reality they are needed to load and ship this monster display and are now in the trucking business. The trucking business, dealing with drivers, insurance, road fees, interstate commerce, and an entire area they have no idea or experience in. Yeah, they don't know shit about that. Logistics to move something like that, David? You're moronic, dude. They've reached out to people with experience. Gee, they realize there is also a trucking shortage. Why do you think this is going to apply? The best, safest drivers. No, they will almost certainly have problems getting drivers insured. My guess is he will find out some nutcase who is already some apostle trucker, like, I won't even say. Lastly, their crates for the display have to be put somewhere. They go back on the trucks. You cannot leave this sitting outside, nor does JMMI have the space for this. Maybe the 11 acres. Yeah, you could probably set your stage up on this 11 acres, but I highly doubt the people there in that area are going to fucking dig that. They're not going to want some fucking hideous idea of a fucking stage sitting out on their fucking property having to look at it like a fucking eyesore like you are, David. But wait, David said they are converting and hauling food. How there will be no room. The arenas are not storage locations. They will place those empty crates back on the trucks if the crates fit, since David purchased just semis, not knowing the height requirements of shipping crates. I'm guessing a stage this size would work best on curtain side trailers and added height unit trailers, not at all what was purchased. Again, a cost justification study, even paid for by an outside company, would have saved JMMI over $1 million. Now they are stuck, too smart for everyone, and everyone else, and we are the dumb ones. Thank you for that, Apostle, the Residential Center, St. Louis. Absolutely right. What CPA would have signed off on this? What accountant in their right fucking mind would have signed off on this and actually done a cost justification? Pretty far out, David. You know, the amount of money that you're spending, again, live lobster delivered, had Michelle and Joseph pay this last house cash. You know, that is a lot to me. You can't get a bank loan. Either Michelle or, it sounds like nobody for that matter in your fucking cult can get a bank loan or is unwilling to pull a loan in your name. That's good. That's good, because that's how you scam people. And again, I've found out from people, I've talked to people that have said there have been family members who have given this man extremely large amounts of money. 40 grand, 20 grand, 15 grand here, 5 grand there. All within the last couple of years, guys. So David has his sources. He's leeching money off of people, off mentally ill people too. I know that for a fact. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I have anything else. That was kind of it on that one. You know, Louis Longoria, your comment didn't post for some reason. I'll read what it can. It says 98% of donations go back into the ministry. What a fucking scam artist to the fullest. Yeah, he's a fucking scam artist, Louis Longoria, no doubt. And this just shows him, Michelle and his depositions together. It just it seals the deal with what we know what's going on. It really does. And the fact that now this house is purchased cash, like, this just shows that they're scared. Like, they don't want anything in their name. They don't want any fucking, they want to be broke right now, because once this Harold Lewis case gets taken care of, you know, the amount of money David's had to have dropped in these lawyers, you know, pushing 6 figures, maybe 7. I don't know. I just got a spam from David in my email. I've been getting spammed from a lot of porn sites from David. He likes to spam me with like porn websites and stuff, and every so often I'll get them. So just, I think it's funny. So thanks for spamming me, David. It's all right, don't worry. And another thing I want to put out, there is a documentary coming out. All right, guys, this one's not costing anything. There's somebody in this group, and they're doing their darndest, because it's personal for this person, because 1, they saw their mom get destroyed by somebody like this, and 2, their spouse divorced them for somebody like this. So there's somebody here close that I had mentioned earlier on, and there is a documentary being done. So anybody that wants to come forward with a story about this piece of shit, let me know. We need stories to compile into this documentary. It's almost done. We're putting the finishing touches on it now. This guy, the person I'm talking about, is close to where I'm at. Is somebody I met kind of recently and have spoken to quite often since it started. And he's doing most of the grunt work on it, so I want to say thank you. I'm trying to get all the stories together, so anybody, this is kind of a shout out to you guys. If you guys are ready to get your story out, this documentary isn't costing anything like Vicky said she was going to do. It's going to go up on YouTube, and it's going to be about David. It's going to be about David. So if you guys have any stories, put them out there. Let me know. Shoot me an email. I'll give you the address where you can. That way I don't have to read your story. I'll give you the emails to send it directly over to the contact, and they will put them into the documentary. This guy is a film editing major, PhD, ex-military like me, super educated. Definitely not here to fuck anybody over. He wants to get this out as bad as I do. I've already talked to some of the members in the group that are ex-members that are already starting to put stories together. If you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. We get it. This is, I don't like to tell anybody how to run their life. If you put your name on it, it will have a lot more, shock factor, credibility to the story. But again, if you want to remain anonymous, that is totally your prerogative. We are not going to tell you have to put your name or anything like that. If you want to remain anonymous, you damn right you can. We'll make sure of that too. We won't change your story in any way. Their story's going to go exactly how you wrote it, and that's it. So any questions, comments, concerns, you guys leave them below. There is a documentary being done, though. It's in the works already. Looking at maybe another 3 to 5 weeks until it's got the final touches and it's getting posted. So if you guys, I've already talked to some people out there. Let us know. All right, give us your stories if you want to. You're not obligated. This is discretionary only. But it's time now to bring this piece of shit down. His court case is coming up in, what are we in, July? August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so 4 months, it's going to jury selection. Okay, David, your case is going to have jury selection in November, then it's going to go to case in December. That case number is 18SL, so Sam Lima, CC. It's 18SL-CC 02174. It's 19th District Court out of St. Louis, Missouri. It's Harold Lewis versus David E. Taylor. And that's the case he's currently in right now. He's folding JMMI because that's the scam he ran on Harold Lewis. And with the new house, remember how I told you he tried to get the seller to finance the deal again? Because he wanted to run another fucking Harold Lewis scam. But the seller saw right into the bullshit. When they went to buy this house, they knew who you guys were already. They knew who you were. Just to let you know that. That's information that I found out from the inside. They knew who you guys were. There was no way you were going to run a scam on these people. I thought it was real cool once I got that information about this, you guys wanting the seller to finance, and they said no fucking way. I was like, yeah. So, you guys, thank you for all the subscribers. Follow our Facebook page, please. It's called JMMI Cult Watch. My buddy over there in Holland, he's running the page. He's doing a really good job of it. If you guys have, just any questions, you guys want to put your stories out, there's a platform for it. Any ex-cult members, any cult for that member, you can come onto our page and you want to share your story and get it out there to the world to let people know. That's what we're here for. That's what that page is there for. So follow that page. Hit the like and subscribe if you're liking what we're doing here. I'm in this till the end, until I either see David in jail or his fucking cult stopped. One of the two. Ultimately, jail is what I want to see. Jail for David is what he deserves. A long time. A long time. So you guys, thank you. You guys are great. I love the comments. I really do look forward to them. And if you guys want me to do some research in anything, I'm researching into you, Ashley, where don't worry about that. That's going to take a little bit more time just because I'm starting from square one with you. So if you guys want me to work on anything, let me know. I'm happy to do it. Questions, comments, concerns, you guys leave them below. David, you're a piece of shit. Michelle, you're a lying sack of shit too. The fact that you guys are running this scam together and that you went in that deposition just like you thought you were fucking smarter than everybody. You're actually smarter than David. You're smarter than David, no doubt. But you went in that deposition wanting everybody in that room to think you were dumb. But you know exactly what's going on, Michelle. You know every in and out. David knows every in and out. And this cult, we're going to stop you guys. We're going to stop you guys. This group will stop you. We're bigger than your Facebook group. We went on the other night when you were doing your little scam crusade and shit, and you're just doing all reruns. Again, anybody in this cult, he's doing reruns. Why don't you guys question him? So, you guys have a good day. I think it's Tuesday today. Yeah, Tuesday. So you guys have a good day. Thank you for everything. Let's push hard now and get this piece of shit stopped. We got 5 months until his court case. Yeah, tell him, Marilyn, huh? We don't like David, huh? Tell him. Yeah, tell him. Good. We don't like him. Yeah. See, they don't like David. Yeah. All right, you guys, have a good day. Any questions, comments, you guys leave them below. I'm happy to do. I'm here to help anybody in that case, but the documentary, let's come forward with the stories. Let's put them on paper. Let's let the world know what this piece of shit has done. Okay, you guys? Thank you again for everything. I think I'm going to kind of lay low here for the next few days and just kind of do some research on some of these guys. So just leave stuff in the comments. You have my email me, and I'll work around some things. Thanks, guys, for everything. You have a good day. David E. Taylor, Michelle, Brandon, Ashley, Bashira, Lamarcia, you guys are all pieces of shit, and enjoy your scam while it lasts, okay? Because it's coming down to a quick end.